maybe 10 years ago, I would have been like, maybe not 10 years ago, but yeah, it was probably the first sitcom I ended up watching, because it is one of those family-friendly sitcoms, and it still does hold up today. But I probably would have been about like 7 when I first started watching the middle. So yeah, that's really what... I'm not sure if it got me into sitcoms, but it's the starting point of my sitcom experience, and then it just went on from there. I went from the middle to maybe, Parks and Recreation to Modern Family and all that, to The Office, to Doc Martin, so on.
Yeah, I think the first sitcom that I stumbled upon was was Big Bang Theory, and I think there was still a game as well. I think
Yeah.
so. That was it. So bit of a mix of cultures there, I guess.
Yeah, but have you seen any clips of the Eric Andre show?
Well, you sent them to one of the Discord servers or whatever they were on, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen like a full episode. I've just seen like clips
You
of it.
you really need to
Uh,
watch at least one episode, because that's what I'm currently in the process of watching right now. That's my current well, not sitcom, but it's actually a talk show, if anything. I mean, there's Eric Andre, who's the host, but it's not like other talk shows where it's just them talking the whole time. Like, they do have these segments in it where he goes like out in public and just pranks people, and sort of the same deal as Impractical Jokers. He just goes out in public and does these stunts and all that kind of thing. So it's actually more of that
yeah,
sort of public stunt sort of thing rather than actually a sitcom or what do you call it, a talk show itself.
yeah. And
But
what
he
is what
just
is your thoughts?
what?
What are your thoughts on like talk shows and stuff like that? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I've never really been a big talk show guy. There is 24 out of, what is it, 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown or whatever it's called. I have watched a bit of that from when that was on TV. Well, it is still on TV, so whenever that's on TV, I do tune into that over any other channel. Because that can be pretty funny, because there's, what's his name that hosts it? There's, Jimmy Carr, the host. I haven't actually
Yeah,
watched any of his Dark Material, that thing on Netflix. I still have to get round to watching that, but he is a good dark comedian, it seems. He does.
yeah,
He doesn't actually do too much of his Dark Material on the actual show,
yeah.
but some of the
My fa-
guests he puts on the show are pretty funny. So yeah, I do tune into that.
yeah, my family has watched it before.
Yeah,
So
it is a pretty good show.
yeah, there was like this one talk show for like New Zealand or whatever. It was like seven days a week or something. I can't
Oh
remember the
yeah,
name
it's
of it.
just called 7 Days, I think. Yeah, I've watched like one thing of that probably just from when that's on TV. It's not really the
Yeah,
best thing. I mean, it can be funny at times, but yeah, not really my thing.
yeah. There's this one guy that's on it that was on the project as well. Don't know if you like we've talked about that before, but the project is just like a New Zealand talk show where like they just talk about stuff and then people send in videos or whatever. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, there
I've
is
not
quite the
really.
array of New Zealand talk shows. There's also Have You Been Paying Attention? Have you seen any of that?
Oh, that